taxes on properties or basically properties here in Hawaii, yearly tax is about 10% of the property value. Well, that's what you pay yearly. I think after they break it down each month, they'll tell you how much it is each month. That's why it's a lot harder for a lot of locals to own a house out here because of yeah. This is 16 million, 1/6. No chickens. You just got a bunch of rubbish. But you get oceanfront properties. How many of you got woken up by chickens in Waikiki? Or seen the chickens while you were here?
Yeah, seen them.
So it's a funny story how they became what you folks may call free-range chickens back home. People in Hawaii call them pain in the butt. Not in those exact words, but yeah. So, how many of you seen the movie Twister?
Yeah.
The scene where the cow is flying over the pond where it's not supposed to be?
Yeah.
Same concept, except Hawaii don't get tornadoes. We sometimes get water spouts out in the ocean, but no tornadoes on land. The last time we had a tornado, a golf course had to ride off a golf cart. Last hurricane we had was 1992. And that's the reason why the chickens are all over the place. So the hurricane that hit Kauai, it only hit Kauai, but the rest of the islands we had a lot of wind and rain because it was less than 200 miles off of the south side of Waikiki. So basically the Waikiki side of the island, it was less than 200 miles. We usually always catch the tail end of it. So because it was so close, winds were at 85 mile an hour winds, flooding, rain, and everything like that. They picked up all the chickens from someone's farm, well, farms, and scattered them all over the island.
Hi, Patty.
Our chickens probably weigh only 6 to 8 pounds because they do a lot of walking. So that's the reason why we have chickens all over the place. They reproduce like bunny rabbits. A lot of stray cats, yes. Yes, we do. When we get to Doe Plantation, there is going to be a few of them up there. Especially a black and white one that might be in the bus parking lot. Because some of us drivers feed them. Well, feed that black and white one, and that's her territory. She'll usually beef with any other cat that comes around them, so.
Is that price or is that price? It's only for sale, not for rent.
So this is the Kahala Resort Golf Course, right here to the right. This is where Michelle Wee got her start in golfing.
Hello.
So the LPGA plays here once in a great while. Not often, but once in a great while. So now we are in the Waialaiki area.
What does it
This is
say
the
right
greater
here?
portion of Hawaii.
Huh?
I can't see it.
This
Yeah, I
area
can't see it
houses
either.
do come down in price.
YK.
Not much, but it has come down a bit. In this area, we have a lot of multi-generational family houses. And that is because of the cost of living, prices of homes in Hawaii, plus the taxes on it. Plus about 95% of our goods here in Hawaii all get shipped in from continental U.S. To give you an example, our milk prices here in Hawaii is about maybe 3 times more than what you pay back home. On Oahu is anywhere between $9 to $12 a gallon, depending if it's on sale and where you go. On the outer island, it's about $10 to $15.
Wow.
And they have to get it shipped out again to them.
For milk? Holy cow.
Huh?
Yeah.
What about here? To buy a thing of counts.
Yeah, a lot of people in Hawaii, if they're retired, they either do Uber Eats
Oh, look
or
at these houses over here.
something they can do without actually going to an office. Or most people work multiple jobs. Or a lot of locals end up leaving the island, going to other places. $15 an hour. But they did a study in 2023 where a single person needs to make a little over $106,000 a year
Wow.
just to survive, which equals out to, I think they said, about $36 to $40 an hour just to make ends meet. And that's coming from an island that relies, majority of the time relies on tourism. His only exports is recyclables, pineapple, coffee, and cacao, believe it or not. We grow cacao here. So you guys may have noticed that the Hawaiian flag has the Union Jack in the corner. The Union Jack was actually gifted to our first king, King Kamehameha, by George Paulet, the Royal British Navy, in 1773. 1801, he got the updated version. 1816 is when he added the stripes to it to represent the Hawaiian Islands. So even though there's 8 main islands, the Hawaiian archipelago technically goes on for roughly 1,600 miles. And that's including all the little atolls and nature preserve Barack Obama declared when he was a president. So starting with the oldest island is Niihau, known as the Forbidden Island. That island is actually owned, and it's owned by the that was back then. And then Kauai, known as the Garden Isle. Oahu, known as the Gathering Place. It's also the capital island. And then depending on the weather, you may see the outlines of it. Is Maui County, which consists of the islands of Maui, known as the Valley Isle. Molokai is a farming island. Lanai, known as the Pineapple Island. And Koho'olawe, known as the Target Island. And then Hawaii Island is also the youngest island, or known as the Big Island of Hawaii. Hawaii Island is still the only island with an active volcano on it. I believe it's either episode 24 or 25 right now of eruption. So the Hawaiian chain was actually... So every other island has extinct volcanoes except Hawaii Island. The island chain was moving over a pocket of magma, which, as the tectonic plate was moving, Hawaii moved over it, and it stopped right over Hawaii Island. Stopped right over the pocket, right where the Kilauea is. Now Mauna Loa and Mauna Kea are two dormant volcanoes. They're not totally extinct yet. Why is there a duck in the road? And that is why also the island chain looks a little crooked because a part of the tectonic plate broke as the island chain was shifting. So technically, underwater, all the islands are actually connected, but above water, we all look separated. So this area of Hawaii Kai is known as Coco Marina.
I used to work in Hawaii.
Oh, okay.
Up in the mountains.
So this here is Mauna Loa Bay. They do glass bottom boat tours, jet ski tours, and every once in a while canoe paddling races. So as we make our way up to Honolulu, we're gonna go in between two extinct volcanoes here. The one to the right, above this elementary school where all the houses are, is known as Coco Head. And to the left, behind all of these trees and the homes, is Coco Crater. Coco Crater, there is an active trail on it. So if you're into hiking, there's a trail from the base to the top. It's that straight line. It used to be a tram track before, tram before. Now you're just walking on the old rails itself or the ties. It's approximately 1,048 steps
Ooh.
to the top. Nice scenery until you realize you have to go back down another 1,048 steps.
That's the easy part.
Or you could be like me if you make it ever up to the top. You can take 2 steps down and tumble the rest of the way. Or take 2 steps down and dial 911. I'd probably be the one to dial 911. I'd probably make it up 1 step and go, I conquered it. I'm done.
Right?
Back to my car.
Yeah, that would be me.
Or better yet, I'll just probably drive up there, park in the
That's
parking
place
lot.
they were telling me about.
Okay, I've been here. I'll go home.
That's it.
Yeah.
So to the right is Coco Head.
The Rams cried.
It's on not a fully formed volcano. And there's a little cruise ship out there. It is also known as a sleeping dragon. There is a snorkeling spot in that crater. It's called Hanauma Bay. You have to do a 2-day reservation. They're closed on Mondays. So I think it's Monday and Wednesdays or something like that. Or Monday and Tuesday, I'm not sure. So this is the Kaiwi Chat. It separates us and Maui County. If you ever do go hiking up Coco Crater, don't panic on the shooting range that's right at the base of the mountain. Half of the people that are there are SWAT members and cops, even though they have their own shooting range. So this road is famous because Magnum PI shot up here. Thomas Magnum driving his Ferrari. Kong Skull Island used that lookout to film the entrance scene with the helicopters. And you got guys down here fishing. So if you guys look really good all the way out there, there's a slight shadow of Maui. That is Haleakala off in the distance there on the horizon. It looks a little hazy because that's fog from the volcano. From the big island. So it got the name Holono because of a baby boy humpbacked whale. Mom, Dad, and Holona going along the EV channel. Baby Holona being playful got stuck as the lava was coming down the hill, right where the current Holona blowhole is. Lava covered up Holona, and as waves hit it, it would blow water out of its blowhole, trying to tell the mom hi. So if you guys look at the crater after you guys start walking around, Mom is a little triangle all the way at the top. I'll have an explanation for that for you later. Down here is Eternity Beach. They got that name because of the film From Here to Eternity. The 1953 film, anyway.
From Here to Eternity. I've seen it a few times.
51st Dates has been filmed down there. Adam Sandler looking for his golf ball.
I just watched 51st Dates. When was that?
Aquaman.
On the plane,
Where
yeah.
He's looking for his, where he's doing the spear catching with his bare hands. And then apparently Pirates of the Caribbean has been filmed down there.
Sweet.
Alrighty, folks, so we'll be here for 15 minutes. Just watch the street as you guys cross.
I don't know if I'm crossing the street. Huh?
This one probably.
Her boyfriend always leaves her. Oh wow, look at this. This is gorgeous. Almost lost my hat. Let's go look over here.
Can we take pictures?
Yeah.